encourage everyone to try Bluepulse out. All you need is the internet on your phone, and you go to bluepulse.com, set up an account in seconds, and you'll be, messaging everyone in your phone book all at once, as opposed to just SMSing and calling the four or five contacts out of the hundreds of contacts that you've got in your phone book there. So quick summary, our users are sending and receiving messages to and from all of their friends at once now for free. Bluepulse is a completely free service. Bluepulse is being distributed, and all of our growth has come from friends getting friends to use the service. It can be sent from one phone to another using SMS, and it's all built into the app on the phone. Again, you just need the internet on your phone, and whether it's a Motorola Razr or a BlackBerry or an iPhone, you just go to bluepulse.com and you can do it. We have an ad-supported business model. We did our Series A round last year from the same people that funded MySpace in the early days. That's Vantage Point Venture Partners, where we raised $6 million. We've become the world's largest mobile social messenger in 18 months. Less than 18 months. We've got users in 198 countries, and last month we did over 150 million messages, which is more than 2,000 per minute. We believe we really have the killer mobile app. So at CTIA, we're making a couple of announcements. We're going to introduce 3 new features first of all, and then a new team member. So first of all, the 3 new features. We're introducing today friend importing. That's the first of our new features. The second feature we're introducing are daily summaries and then emoticons. Daily summaries and emoticons, I don't have animations and demonstrations for. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of what they are, but friend importing, I'm going to walk you all the way through what exactly that is. So daily summaries mean that if we don't log into Bluepulse to check our universal message box on a daily basis, we can opt in to receive an email or an SMS with any messages we may have missed on the service, making Bluepulse even easier to stay in touch with all of your friends with what you're doing. We at Bluepulse believe that every great messaging service allows you to express yourself in pictures, and we're now allowing you to do it on Bluepulse as well with the introduction of emoticons. Now for friend importing. Today, Bluepulse users are able to add friends to their Bluepulse social network by entering in a phone number, entering in an email address, or actually typing in their Gmail ID, their Yahoo Mail ID, or their AOL or Hotmail, and actually inviting those friends to come and use the service with them. And we've noticed that a lot of our users want to do that. We're actually biggest here in the United States, and if we look at a couple of numbers, we've seen by M-Metrics just recently that there's about 30 million active data subscribers in the US by the end of 2007, and by the end of 2008 they'll probably be closer to 40 million. Talk about some serious growth. In fact, the mobile data market is literally exploding at the moment, and if we keep seeing that sort of growth here in the US, we're going to see absolute saturation within within a couple of years. If we look at the more mature webmail market that literally is at its saturation now, we can see that there's a total of 174 million webmail accounts here in the US. So it would completely make sense that everybody on the mobile that's using Bluepulse wants to invite all of their friends from their webmail services and all of their contacts. The issue is that everyone has a data account right now, so while we're essentially playing catch up with the introduction of Bluepulse, the new messaging system for your phone, what we've tried to do is think about how we could build a bridge from this new messaging system into the old messaging systems that people use on their desktop, being email. So what friend importing is it allows friends to type in their Gmail, Yahoo Mail, AOL, or Hotmail address and literally import all of those addresses into Bluepulse. Those that, where we've got friends already on Bluepulse, they will receive our updates and messages on Bluepulse. Those that don't have Bluepulse, our friends that don't have Bluepulse, will just receive an email from us with those messages and updates in them, making it really easy for any Bluepulse user to jump onto the service and immediately be messaging all of their friends at once. Now, I'd like to introduce a new team member to Bluepulse. So at Bluepulse, our mission is to improve the world's communication. And what we're trying to do is build the starting point on the mobile phone. Our vision is that people will wake up one day and reach for their phone and click the big B to see what all of their friends have been doing. And we think that there's a massive opportunity on mobile to improve communication and make it more efficient, much the same way that search made browsing on the desktop computer more efficient and easier to do. At Bluepulse, we're going to build the first billion-dollar mobile internet company here in the US. And one of the aspects of a company like this, well, usually it's a killer team, a killer idea, and a huge market opportunity. And as we've seen the growth in the US in the mobile data market, it's a huge and growing opportunity right now. We've seen mobile internet companies in Japan worth millions and millions and millions of dollars, and we've seen the social networking phenomenon and how it's taken off. Bluepulse has already attracted top talent from Yahoo and Amazon, and we'd like to announce today the latest addition to the team, Dr. Christopher Nguyen, who is coming on as our Chief Technology Officer and VP of Engineering. Christopher comes from Google, where he was responsible for Google's Gmail, won the Google Founders Award last year for achieving 100% growth with Gmail, and literally left Google only a few months ago to join Bluepulse. Christopher brings with him the expertise of how to serve hundreds of millions of customers or users in mobile and in messaging and various messaging techniques, and we'll be bringing those to the rapidly growing Bluepulse social messaging system. Christopher certainly didn't have to join Bluepulse and get involved in a startup at this point in his life. He has a phenomenal background. Christopher has built and led a number of high-tech companies and created over $1 billion in shareholder value in the past decade. He was a professor at the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology and has held technical positions at Xerox, Hewlett-Packard, and Intel. Christopher has a PhD from Stanford and a Master of Science in Computer Science and Electrical Engineering from UC Berkeley. I'm thrilled to have Christopher join the Bluepulse team, and I look forward to building the first billion-dollar mobile internet business with him. Thanks very much, everyone.